Now, when you're feeling a bit under the weather, snuggling into your pyjamas is one of the first things we do in an attempt to feel a little bit more comfortable. But experts are now saying that staying in your pyjamas for longer than you need is having an adverse effect on our recovery, especially if you're in hospital. As part of a national campaign, Royal Preston Hospital are trying to raise awareness and end what's being called PJ paralysis. Elizabeth Baines has the story.
Flashes of white coats and blue scrubs working the wards are part and parcel of your hospital stay. But what about pink? Floral? Winnie the Pooh?
The wards on here really wanted to do something different because it's very important for them. But around the hospital we've got lots of people who've embraced the day, who really want to make this mark about this is the right thing to do. And today's really about that. It's about bringing about a change in mindset and a change in how we work in hospitals, but also a change in what's expected when people come into hospital and what patients expect and what families expect.
End PJ Paralysis is a national campaign with NHS staff from all over the UK taking part. In order to challenge patients' view of hospital norms, staff at the Royal Preston Hospital took the message quite literally, swapping scrubs for slippers.
This is a bit of a social movement actually. It's about encouraging patients to work with us to maintain their health. Coming into hospital, putting your pyjamas on isn't what you'd normally do on a day-to-day basis and tends to take away some of your personality when you're in hospital. So from a dignity and privacy point of view, we would really like to encourage people to wear what they would normally wear, to be up and getting dressed and to just really do what they would normally do at home.
When you're feeling a bit under the weather, putting on your PJs is one of the first things most of us want to do. But according to experts, bedbound patients can end up hindering their recovery rather than helping.
We recognise that when patients are in bed, obviously they're prone to muscle wastage, pressure sores, they become a higher risk of falls, and when the person is in bed, obviously for hospital-acquired infections. So we recognised that there was an issue that we needed to try and get patients out of bed and mobilising as soon as possible.
As well as nursing in their 90s, staff are trialling a get-up-and-go diary, encouraging patients to do just that.
Well, we're finding that we're just creating a different culture on the ward, really. Challenging that patient and asking, you know, can we get them out of bed? What are the barriers to getting that patient out of bed?
From my point of view, mood seems to have improved in the patients, especially them sitting out. We've got, appetite's gone up in a couple of our patients, which is nice, and obviously that promotes them moving even more because they've got the energy.
If anything, today's efforts are proof that not all heroes wear capes. Some are fighting infection in flannel. Elizabeth Baines, that's Lancashire in Preston.